Hello and welcome to the latest edition of 5 Minutes of Management. As always, I'm Frank Kalman along with Rick Bell. Be sure to check out Workforce Live as we come to Washington, D.C. and the National Press Club on March 26th.
You know, Frank, unless you're living in the balmy climes of Southern California, we don't have to tell you what a tough winter it's been. Frank, it's been so cold.
That's right, Rick. We pulled everything out of the freezer last night and huddled inside just to warm up.
And you know, it's so cold, my dog has had to put jumper cables on a rabbit just to get it running.
But seriously, folks, cold weather puts more than just your sidewalk on ice. Workplaces are struggling to cope too. We're fortunate that our biggest challenge for me and you is our commute.
Well, yeah, and if you have a staff or a department that primarily works outside, OSHA's website is a great place to get the guidelines for employee safety in cold weather. There may be some language that your union contract has regulating working in winter weather. But what your responsibility with your workers who drives your company car on company time?
That's right. HR consultancy Synedo recommends that all vehicles should be given a safety check by a mechanic before the bad weather hits. And they should also be equipped with emergency materials like a snow scraper, blanket, first aid kit, and flashlight. To protect your company against liability, any employee who drives in bad weather on a company time should be trained in safe, cautious driving techniques and what to do in case of an accident. Most importantly, include these cold and inclement weather provisions in your safety plan and communicate them before and during the onset of bad weather.
Yeah, that's good advice. I think that's really good to know in this kind of weather.
Yeah. In other news, Rick, Wal-Mart made an announcement yesterday that they plan to boost the pay of its U.S. employees by at least $9 an hour by April, a raise that will top the federal minimum wage by 24% and take a slice out of the company's profit this year. The company said it would raise the pay for those employees by another $1 an hour by next year. Overall, the move affects some 500,000 full-time and part-time employees at Walmarts and Sam's Clubs, about a third of the company's 1.4 million U.S. totals. Rick, good or bad move by Walmart?
Oh, I think it's a good move, and it follows right on the heels of Aetna bumping up its minimum wage to $15 an hour, primarily for office workers and call center personnel. Frank, it's part of this movement that we're seeing with just minimum wages and living wages. And so I commend Walmart for its move.
That's right. Executives on a conference call yesterday announcing the pay upgrade made mention that part of the strategy behind it was they really want to reduce turnover in their stores. Walmart has had a perpetual turnover problem when it comes to sales associates and cashiers and people working in the store. And when you have new people coming in constantly that don't know as much about the products, are not as familiar, and are sort of kind of unpleased in their work environment, that creates for sort of a dampened customer experience. And Walmart hopes that by providing a pay boost, workers will stay longer, be happier, be more knowledgeable about the company, and be able to provide a better customer experience.
In one word, engagement.
Engagement, that's right. Well, that's all we've got for this edition of 5 Minutes of Management. Remember, we're coming to Washington, D.C. on March 26th for Workforce Live at the National Press Club. Check us out next week.
Frank, it got so cold last night that we had to chop up the piano for firewood, but we only got 2 chords.
Oh, man. Well, let's end on that note.
Okay.
Have a good one. Check us out next week.